All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Merck. They're currently traded under the stock ticker MRK, traded under the NYSE. And yes, that's correct. We're going to talk a little bit more about the 14 years of dividend increases here later on. All right, so for everybody who doesn't know, we're just going to briefly kind of go over the company overview. So they say at Merck, known as MSD outside of the United States and Canada, they are unified around their purpose. They use the power of leading edge science to save and improve lives around the world. For more than 130 years, they have brought hope to humanity through the development of important medicines and vaccines. They aspire to be the premier research intensive biopharmaceutical company in the world, and today they are at the forefront of research to deliver innovative health solutions that advance the prevention and treatment of diseases in people and animals. They foster a diverse and inclusive global workforce and operate responsibly every day to enable a safe, sustainable, and healthy future for all people and communities. So, if you didn't catch it out of there, they're involved in kind of three different facets, right? The pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and even animal health, which is pretty interesting. And I'm included on the right hand side there is a little bit kind of about where they're getting a lot of their revenue from. So, again, the majority of it's coming from the United States, Europe, Middle East, and Africa, ranking second, China, Japan, followed by Asia Pacific, Latin America, and then other there as well. So again, too, you can kind of see, where they're predominantly at and where they're kind of making the bulk of their money. I do believe that was from 2023 within their website. And then another cool thing too is on their website, you can actually kind of take a look, and they list out all of their different pharmaceuticals, all their different vaccines that are under their name, as well as even a pipeline too that lists out the molecule name, the therapeutic area, potential indications, as well as the status, whether that's phase 2, 3, even under review as well. Which I think is pretty cool. It looked like they had a few different oncology drugs that were either in phase 2 or even 3, which is always good to see there too. And at time of filming the video, Merck is currently trading at $100.70. Their 52-week high is $134.63, and their 52-week low is $94.48. So again, about $6 above that 52-week low mark. And as you can see on the chart down below, Merck has a dividend yield of 3.24%, and that's going to be a quarterly dividend payout as well. On the right hand side, we can see that the payout ratio is 31.79%. And yes, guys, you see that correctly. That is 14 straight years of dividend increases, which is always something good to see. Kind of shows, again, kind of a strong company, right? Year and year and year, they're still making those increases to those dividend payouts as well, which is always something that's super nice for those dividend investors. And then that dividend frequency being quarterly, and then followed by the healthcare average yield at 1.58%. So again, when comparing to other healthcare companies, their yield is coming in at, basically about double, if not just a little bit over what the average yield in that industry is. So something always to think about there. I like seeing those other data points that we might not always look into when kind of comparing one company to the next within certain industries. All right, and this is a pretty interesting rating here because the company has had a lot of great growth and increases in the dividends, going on 14 years now, especially at a dividend yield currently at 3.24%. Again, too, their price point being $100.70, that's coming in, roughly about $6 above that 52-week low for some of those investors that try to seek out those value buys. Is this one it because it's closer to the 52-week mark? I don't know. But again, too, it's definitely closer to the 52-week low than the 52-week high. Again, when looking at a pharmaceutical company, it's always important to take a look at the vaccines and the pharmaceuticals that not only they have out currently, but are also in the pipeline. I always think it's important to take a look at, hey, what they're working on, what areas are they focusing on. Obviously, for Merck, as I previously mentioned, it looked like in their pipeline they had a lot of oncology drugs that they were, working on as far as going through phase 2, phase 3, even kind of waiting for that final review as well. So something to always take a look out there and kind of see when they expect that to happen and go to market. But with that being said, leave a comment down below. Let me know of any other, companies, funds, ETFs that you guys want me to take a look at and review as well. Make sure to share the video and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.